Namaste. Today we embark on a journey into a philosophy that is not just ancient history, but a living, breathing guide to the universe itself, Sanatana Dharma. Hindu philosophy does not ask you to simply believe, it invites you to realize. It is a journey from the outward chaos to the inward silence. It asks the most fundamental question of human existence: who am I? The answer it provides is the most radical and empowering truth ever told. You are not this body, you are not your thoughts, and you are not your limitations. You are the infinite masquerading as the finite. At the heart of Hindu thought lies a profound concept, Brahman. Brahman is the ultimate, unchanging reality, the infinite consciousness that pervades every atom of the universe. Unlike the Western concept of a distant creator, Hindu philosophy suggests that the creator and the creation are one. As the Upanishads declare, Tat Tvam Asing, thou art that. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a single drop. When we speak of Brahman, we're not speaking of a god who sits on a throne in the sky. Brahman is the ultimate reality, the infinite, genderless, and eternal ground of all existence. Imagine the ocean. The waves are many. They have different shapes and sizes, but they are all made of the same water. In this analogy, you, the stars, the trees, and the mountains are the waves. Brahman is the water. It is this substratum, the stage upon which the entire drama of the universe is performed. If Brahman is the infinite sun, then Atman is the ray of light that reaches your heart. Hindu philosophy makes a startling distinction. You are not your body, you are not your mind, and you are not your emotions. These are merely layers, the outer shell of a seed. Deep within is the Atman, the true self. While the world around you is in a constant state of flux, your body ages, your thoughts change, and your feelings fluctuate, the Atman remains untouched. It is the silent witness to your life. The Bhagavad Gita describes the Atman with poetic power. Nainam Chindani Shastrani, Nainam Dahati Pavaka. Weapons cannot cut the soul, fire cannot burn it, water cannot wet it, and wind cannot dry it. We often live in a state of Atmayajnana, or ignorance of the self. We identify with our titles, our bank accounts, and our physical appearance. But Hindu philosophy invites you to peel back these layers. When you strip away the I am a doctor, I am a student, or I am successful, what remains? What remains is pure, undiluted consciousness. This realization changes everything. If your true essence is eternal and divine, then fear loses its grip on you. You realize that birth and death are merely like changing clothes, a transition from one room to another in the great mansion of existence. To know the Atman is to realize that you are never alone and you can never be destroyed. You are the ancient, the unborn, and the everlasting. If Brahman is the ocean, then karma and dharma are the currents that guide every wave. Often misunderstood as fate or destiny, karma literally means action. It is the supreme law of the universe that ensures balance. Every thought you harbor, every word you speak, and every deed you perform is a seed cast into the field of time. Hindu philosophy teaches us that the universe never forgets. You are the architect of your own joy and the author of your own suffering. But karma is not a system of punishment. It is a system of education. It is the universe reflecting back to you exactly what you put out. However, action without direction is chaos. This is where Dharma enters. Dharma is often translated as religion, but its truest meaning is righteous duty or the natural order. It is the why behind the what. Every soul has a unique svadharma, a personal purpose that aligns with the cosmic order. Fire's dharma is to burn, water's dharma is to flow. What is your dharma? Living your dharma means doing the right thing because it is right, not because you seek a reward. This brings us to the most famous teaching of the Bhagavad Gita, Karmanai vad hikarast ma phaleshu katakana. You have a right to your actions, but never to the fruits of your actions. When you detach yourself from the result and focus entirely on the purity of the act, your work becomes a form of worship. In this state of nishkama karma, you stop creating new karmic debts. You become a channel for the divine, moving through life with effortless grace and unshakable purpose. If the soul is divine and Brahman is everywhere, why do we experience so much pain, separation, and fear? The answer lies in the mysterious concept of Maya. Maya is often translated as illusion, but it is not that the world doesn't exist. It's that the world is not what it appears to be. Imagine standing in a dark room and seeing a coiled shape on the floor. Your heart races, your breath quickens, you're certain it is a snake. But when the light is turned on, you realize it was only a rope. The snake was Maya. It felt real, it caused real fear, but it had no independent reality. We live our lives in a similar state of idhyasa, or superimposition. We project our desires, our egos, and our labels onto the world. Maya is the cosmic force that makes the temporary seem permanent. It makes us believe that happiness can be found in a bigger house, a better job, or the approval of others. We become like a deer chasing a mirage in the desert, running toward water that isn't there, forgetting that the source of life is already within us. Hindu philosophy doesn't ask you to run away from the world, but to see through it. To understand that the world of names and forms, the Namarupa, is a shifting play of shadows. When you realize that the drama of life is a lila, a divine play, you stop being a victim of your circumstances. You become the observer. Maya is the veil. Wisdom is the act of lifting it. Once the veil is gone, the duality of you and me, mine and thine, vanishes, leaving only the radiant light of the one truth. Hindu philosophy is often seen as purely spiritual, but it is deeply practical. It recognizes that as long as we inhabit this body, we have needs, desires, and social responsibilities. To address this, the sages gave us the 4 Purusharthas, the 4 goals of human life. The first is Dharma. It is the foundation. It means living with righteousness, ethics, and duty. Before you seek anything else, you must ask, is this right? Dharma ensures that your life is in harmony with the cosmic order. It is the compass that keeps you from getting lost in the forest of life. The second is Artha, the pursuit of prosperity and material well-being. Unlike some philosophies that view wealth as a sin, Hinduism recognizes that we need resources to sustain our families and society. However, Artha must always be guided by Dharma. Wealth earned through deceit is a burden. Wealth earned through righteousness is a blessing. The third is Kama, the fulfillment of desires, including love, pleasure, and emotional satisfaction. Life is meant to be experienced and enjoyed. But like Artha, Kama must stay within the boundaries of Dharma. When desire is uncontrolled, it leads to obsession. When it is balanced, it leads to a fulfilled heart. Finally, we have the ultimate goal, moksha. This is the liberation of the soul. It is the realization that while wealth and pleasure are important, they can never truly satisfy the infinite longing of the Atman. Moksha is the moment the wave realizes it is the ocean. It is freedom from the cycle of birth and death. By balancing these 4 goals, Hindu philosophy teaches us that we don't have to choose between the world and the spirit. We can live fully, love deeply, and earn ethically, all while walking the path toward eternal freedom. The beauty of Hindu philosophy is its pluralism. Whether you follow the path of yoga, discipline, bhakti, devotion, or jnana, knowledge, the destination is the same. It is a journey from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, and from death to immortality. You are a divine being experiencing a human journey. Look within, for the truth you seek is already there. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.